Hi there, it's Mrs. Drake with percussion, and we're going to be doing lesson 22. Lesson 22. As a warm-up, I hope you're used to doing this rudiment paper, this percussion rudiment paper. And remember that I have a video that goes with this paper. I always get into the habit of doing that as a warm-up. Okay, so lesson 22. Okay, this one, would you please skip this top thing, this top two lines? I find it confusing and annoying, so let's just skip that. We're going to be starting down here on song number 1. But also notice there's a nice list of rudiments, and look up on the top of the paper. Half note is equal to 2 beats, and you can even see I wrote equals 2. Dotted half note is equal to 3 beats, and a whole note, which is kind of the circular thing with no stem, is equal to 4 beats. They are not used too often in drum notation because it's just a hit, where if you were playing like the trumpet, you could blow a note and hold it for 2 beats, 3 beats, or 4 beats. So on a trumpet or a flute or those instruments, they are more commonly used. But looking down here, in fact, they're not even used on this page, but in the future, we'll talk more about that. Okay, everybody, so let's just jump down here to number 1. Like I said, skip this top part. Number 1. Okay. So I will be saying the beats as I play. You need to get yourself in the habit of being able to say the beats while you play. If you can't handle it, a couple ways to practice. You can, don't hit your drum, but just say the beats. So everybody take a look at song 1, and the rhythms would be 1 E N, 2 E N, 1 E and a 2. 1 E N, 2 E N, 1 E and a 2. That's what I mean by practicing saying the beats. You want to get where you can do that comfortably and easily. And then as you get more comfortable with that, you should be able to play and say the rhythms at the same time. Certainly sometimes practice without saying anything, but you want to have something that in your mind, if the song is hard, you got to be able to break it down. And being able to say the rhythms with the correct numbers can really help you learn to master a song. Okay, song number 1, let's do it this speed. 1 E N, 2 E N. Okay, everybody, song 1. Ready, go. 1 E N, 2 E N, 1 E and a 2. 1 E N, 2 E N, 1 E and a 2. 1 E N, 2 E N, 1 E and a 2. 1 E N, 2 E N, 1 E and a 2. Kind of a nice warm-up. Okay, take a look at number 2. And they say above it, this should feel the same as number 1. The counting, meaning if you're using your voice, is exactly the same as number 1. But if you look at number 2, do you see that there's 5-stroke rolls and 9-stroke rolls? So the counting is the same, but this one has a lot of buzz strokes. It has a lot of buzz strokes. Okay, now I'm going to play song 2. 1 E N, 2 E N, ready, go. 1 E N, 2 E N, 1 E and a 2. 1 E N, 2 E N, 1 E and a 2. 1 E N, 2 E N, 1 E and a 2. 1 E N, 2 E N, 1 E and a 2. Okay, everybody, song 3. I'm not going to bother with the repeat. On song 3 and on these other songs, 3, 4, 5, I'm not going to bother with the repeat. Scan it over. Song number 3 has some 5-stroke rolls and some 9-stroke rolls. Song 3, 1 and a 2 and a. Kind of go fast. I go kind of fast. If this is too fast for you to handle, then again, I just encourage you to listen to me play it. You can watch the video, watch me play it. You'll notice you can always tell which hand is up, which hand is down. It's not way up, but it's still, you can still tell. It's called technique. I have very good technique. On song 3, if I go too fast, you might just want to look at your music and see if you can chant, say the rhythms with me. And then eventually, play it. You turn the video off and play it at a slow speed, but eventually I hope you can play it with me at this speed. Song 3, 1 and a 2 and a ready, song 3. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2. 1 and 2 E and a 1, 2. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2. 1 and 2 E and a 1, 2. Okay, song 4, look it over. I noticed some flam taps in 9-stroke roll. Everybody warm up some flam taps. Song 4, I'm not going to do the repeat. Song 4. 1 and 2 and ready, song 4. 1 and 2 and 1 E and a 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 E and a 2. 1 and 2 and 1 E and a 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 E and a 2. Okay, song number 5. Please scan through. You see there's some flams and some 9-stroke rolls. And then there's those little things that I call the Z repeats. It's kind of like a sideways division sign. It means repeat the measure before. What it does is it saves them ink. It means leap back one measure and do that measure again. It's a type of repeat sign. I call them a Z repeat. Okay, everybody, take a look at song number 5. I'm not going to bother with the full song repeat. I will do the Z repeats, but I'm not going to do the full song repeat. And also notice it's in 3/4 time signature. That can make it challenging. Some people don't care for 3/4. That can make it challenging. Anytime you see a song in 3/4, make sure your brain is awake because it can be challenging. Okay, song 5 will go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That'll be my speed for song 5. And I'm going to lead it off with ready, set, go, because it's 3 beats. Notice beat 1 is a rest. Song number 5. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and a 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and a 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the one on the bottom, number 6, is called Percussion Parade. Okay, scan through, you see that there's flam taps, there's 9-stroke rolls, there's 5-stroke rolls, there's a big repeat, a first ending and a second ending, which leaps you back to measure 5. And it's okay with me if you write in your book or use highlighter. If you're a person that you think you might forget to do the repeat, feel free to circle it or put a highlighter, highlight the repeat signs. First ending, second ending, feel free to highlight it. It's better than making a mistake. Okay, also notice that the beginning has a bunch of accents. You have my permission as an elementary school student to leave off the accents. Try to get the rhythms right, try to get the accents right. That to me is more important. Also notice that later in the song, like there's an F under the first measure, which means play loud. And then in measure 5, there's a P/MF. That means the first time through you're supposed to play quietly, and then when you do the repeat, you're supposed to play medium loud. Those are called the dynamics. I am going to ignore the dynamics. In elementary school, I just want you to focus on getting the rhythms right, try to get the rudiments right. Don't worry about the dynamics. They're icing on the cake. If you feel like you have them really good, then go ahead and do the dynamics. But for me and on this video, I am not going to do the dynamics. Okay, song number 6 is counted by 2. I am going to do the repeats. So it'll be 1, 2E and a 1, 2E and a 1, and 2 and 1. Fast. It might be too fast for you at first. This one's challenging. You might want to just listen to me play it, watch your book, maybe do air drum. But then eventually I want you to try to strive to play it with me. Okay, song 6, including the repeats. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2E and a 1, 2E and a 1, 2, 1 and 2. 1E and a 2. You know what? I'm going to restart. I screwed up the counting. I apologize, everybody. I'm sorry. Totally start over song 6. 1, 2, song 6 from the beginning. 1, 2E and a 1. 2E and a 1 and 2 and 1. 2E and a 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 1. 2E and a 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 1. 2E and a 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 1. 2E and a 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2E and a 1. 2E and a 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 1. 2E and a 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 1. 2E and a 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 1. 2E and a 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2E and a 1, 2. Hey, I love that one. Definitely a parade kind of marching song. Alrighty, that was lesson 22.